Hello, this is Trog, and welcome back to another episode of LiveCraft. I am finally back. I had so many issues with my setup that I actually wasn't able to record almost anything at all while I was home over break from university. Quick little note here. So the footage you're seeing now is actually downloaded directly off of YouTube after I streamed it for my LiveCraft stream. Now, as you can see, the video and audio are a little bit lower quality, and that is because it was from the stream. So, next episode I will be fixing this by recording my own version of it instead of downloading it, so I'll be streaming and recording at the same time. This should help the quality of the video and audio tremendously. So thank you for being patient. With all new series like this, I gotta work out some kinks. So just thank you for being patient, and let's continue. So that's kind of my fault. Basically what I would have had to do is I would have had to run an Ethernet cable from my house. So I would have had to run it from my living room under to the basement into where my old setup was over the summer. Yeah, during the school year, my family had changed where they put the router, so I couldn't connect to it exactly the same way I did over the summer when I was recording and at home and all that stuff. It is very unfortunate that I wasn't able to do that, but next time I'm home, I am going to do that for sure. So yeah, I've got the replay mod up this time, so we can do some time lapses if needed during the stream. Here's a little update for you. So I have a full enchanting table. I made sure that I did a lot of work off camera, out of stream, out of episode, so that I could actually get a decent start, so we could actually do something this episode besides getting resources. So I've got some diamonds and everything. I did get Fortune 3, which is fantastic, and that is courtesy of my my AFK fishing farm that I set up. Now, I know what you're thinking. I did a lot off camera, and I did. I'm not going to use any of these books or anything unless the stream tells me it's okay. And I did notice something else while I was here. Okay, seriously? Seriously. Do you see 1, 2, 3 creepers? I say that this place... Oh, this got knockback on it? Oh, it's got knockback on it. I say that this village needs to be a village like that is like always overrun by creepers all the time, like they're constantly in the threat of a creeper invasion, something like that. I was gonna ask everyone if fantasy was the way to go for this world. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with fantasy for this world. And I saw this over here. If you can see it. It is... Dun dun dun! A skeleton horse. I have no idea where it came from. And there is actually an advancement for it. If I can find it. I don't know where it is. Maybe I haven't unlocked it yet. But there is an advancement somewhere about finding one of these. So I'm going to get one of the saddles from the AFK Fisher. And we're going to bring this skeleton horse somewhere. Just so we have it, so it's actually here. Because I would love to ride around on a skeleton horse. This is the first time I'm actually able to do that in vanilla without spawning one in a creative world or something like that. So I'm pretty excited. So let's put this on. Can we put it on? Yes, we can. Oh, and it's so fast too. This is amazing. You can put armor on these things as well, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, I'm definitely excited about this. The long break was definitely hit my channel a little hard, and I apologize for that, and I can assure you it's never going to happen again, because I think I've learned my lesson with long hiatuses. I feel like this is definitely a learning experience on how YouTube works and how getting a fan base really it really matters, and consistently uploading, consistently being putting more into that community is a very, very important thing. So I promise that I will never be having this month-long hiatus again. It's I'm definitely going to go home, get that wire set up and everything next time I'm home, so this doesn't happen again. Next thing on the agenda is to actually go down to the mine shaft I made and mine out all of the diamonds with the fortune pick. I wanted to do it on camera, and I wanted to do it on stream so nobody... Oh, scary. Yeah, I've got signs. Why do I have signs? Diamonds, zombie spawner. Oh, I think there might be a zombie spawner down there. But first things first, these torches symbolize if a mine shaft's completely filled out or not. This one is not, which means there are diamonds here of somewhere. And there they are. Okay, so let's get our fortune pickaxe out. And I am one of those very stingy people, and I kind of refuse to do anything to mine any extra diamonds until I get a Fortune 3 pickaxe, because otherwise I feel like it's a complete waste. So I was thinking with this world, I'm not sure if I want to do command blocks or not with some stuff to keep it vanilla or not. That's something I'll have to ask in chat and in the comments. So let me know if you're opposed to something like, say, every mob, every monster that spawns in a certain radius of this town, or a certain radius of some other building that I make, will spawn will, instead of spawning the normal monsters, it will actually spawn a creeper instead, or... Well, the command's different, but basically we're only going to have creepers in this area instead, and that's why this place is overrun. There's like this nest that I want to build, or blow up, I should say, because, you know, creepers. With this giant creeper creature thing, I want to make one of those and stuff. So I'll probably do that next time, but for right now, I want to pretty up the city. I think I'm actually gonna completely get rid of this house because it is really in the way of this, and I don't want these just to be straight paths either. So I guess first, before I do anything drastic, let's just take this thing down. Now we have enough room, except for this. This is in the way. I hate breaking chests, because it's such a mess. Give me the chest back, thank you. What do I want to put around the edge for this? It needs to be a mine. It needs to look like a mine instead of just like one of those houses. Those I think it's like a 5x5 house actually, but 3x3 on the inside. I feel cobblestone, because I feel like I want to keep this block palette here. Maybe add something. I want to keep the same block palette that this normal vanilla village had, and just kind of make some tweaks to it. So maybe I want it to go out 2 more blocks, and that might interfere with this house. No, it won't, because like I want this to kind of be a big place because it's a mine. And that's really big. Lots of people work in mines and all that stuff. So it kind of makes sense that it would actually be a bigger building in the village. I really like the new textures, so I'm trying to build with them more and keep the textures on so I can actually, you know, get used to them, because I think a lot of people don't like them. I personally really love them. They're really cool to look at, and they're just really nice. It's a different style, and it's not as like blocky as this one. This one's smoother than this, even though it's cobblestone and grass. So I'm thinking about adding some texture like this, where there's like bits and pieces that are, oh, not ladder, that are broken out, kind of like this. I don't think it'd be right next to it, but I just want to I kind of want to scatter these about and make it like make it look like it's a little worn down, like this is a place that has a lot of stuff going on all the time, because it is a mine, so this is how they get their resources. But if I do that, then that covers that up, which I'm kind of fine with. I want it to be like an open building, like a hub, and then there probably needs to be fences around here, which we have from demolishing that house. I don't really like, I like the wheat, but I think it needs to be more apparent when it's fully grown, because sometimes it's a little difficult to tell. But I mean, that was kind of, whenever you first got into Minecraft, that was kind of the same thing too. And we can have some like pebbles, like here. Can you put it there? No. It's like just kind of scatter them about a little bit. One there. Take this one off. And I think that's good. Yeah. This is always the most difficult part, because when you start a build, or when you start a project like this, where this is like the first build of your world, and the first building in a project that's a village, it's really difficult to figure out what you want to do with it, because it's like this could define the entire style of the whole entire thing. So if we're going to go with fantasy, I feel like we should have some more fantasy type building. So what I'm going to do, even though this isn't going to be a full building, I feel I should do something like this, where they go up, like this is kind of the roof. It goes up like this. Did I go two? I did go two. Goes one in, up, and then maybe like this. Now, this might not look very good because it's just a first draft, but I want kind of like a high arching type of thing. That actually looks really good. Like I'm very surprised at that. That actually looks really good. Yeah, that type of arch I like. I don't want it to peak too much. It's got that rounded bowl that I kind of think some like human settlements have in some fantasy stuff. I think maybe, because this is going to be mostly like, I don't think we're going to have any other theme. Like we can do themes, but I don't think it would be any other races, because there's only testificates here, or villagers. My phone is freaking out, and I'm like, now that, like, whenever I spend about an hour or to 2 hours away from my phone, I realize how many notifications I get a day, and I'm like, how do I get anything done during the day? Because my phone is literally always going off with random notifications from either Twitter or something else. Like sometimes it's Facebook messages, sometimes it's a notification that literally asks me if I have too many notifications on my phone. Like, having too many notifications? Clear them now. I'm like, literally, you're one of the notifications. And I can also potentially do something like this. Oh yeah, that looks so good. Let's put one here, here. One underneath of this. Yes, that breaks it up really nicely, so it's not all the same texture everywhere. Let's just put that in my offhand, put that down. Perfect. That actually looks really good. It's noticeable when you walk up, but from a distance, it's not noticeable, and it actually helps break up the color a lot. But I wanted to kind of scout out a little area that I found while looking around here that could be perfect for a big city, like a central, like a hub, where there's a small city in town out here, a little outside of this giant city. And I'm trying to figure out where it is. Ooh, I need to bring these sheep over here eventually. Is it here? Is this it? No, this isn't it. Oh, it's right there. Duh. This area could be an amazing spot for a really cool city with a really big wall that kind of spans this entire gap here. And then this is the entire city district inside of here with markets and buildings and whatever, like housing, whatever you want to think of it as. I kind of think it's more like, I feel like this would be more, I don't know. I like the idea of that big wall that like they're blocking out everyone else and they have this kind of bowl that they live in from this mountain. And then I don't know if we could do something with back here, further back here. That's a giant tree. Like here, because it does snake around and it doesn't end. It keeps going all the way to this other side. So if I wanted to make it big, we could literally make it from here all the way over to here. This could be a little bridge, I don't know, and I think that actually gives a good distance away. And if anything, we'd push the village back a little bit more. But I think it'd be like a village right there. And then the creeper nest could be like over here somewhere. Like over here. Probably not towards this wall, but we'll see it. We'll see. I think I'm just going to do the really, really annoying place a block, step back, look, place a few more blocks, step back, look. I think that's the only way where I'm going to be able to do this properly. I don't need torches right now. So, T-Rav, point anything out if you like, don't like, something that I should work a little bit more to do. I don't know. I don't know what else to do here, because I could make this go up just a half block here. And then connect some fences here. I actually like that. I like that a lot. So I think I have another block, maybe another block and a half that I can make this roof extend before it hits that or goes above that point. So like this could literally just be a piece of cobble here, here, and here. Maybe. Maybe. I don't like that right there. You see? That doesn't look as good. It's kind of, it connects. I don't like how flush it is with this wooden piece here. And then I think that'll look really good. And then we can alternate with maybe some stone or gravel, like potentially gravel. So I said another block. So if the full thing is up like this, that would mean, so these are half blocks. These are full blocks. And then if I wanted to go one block in and half a block up, so it wouldn't be here. The last part would be here because that's the middle. So take a look back at it one more time. It may be too cobblestoney, but actually that looks like a really cool arch. And here, where all this dirt is, I can place either stairs or slabs. And I think that would look really good. So instead of a slab here, I think I'm going to put a cobblestone wall, like so, and then slabs the rest of the way up. Okay, so from back here, it looks like, yes, actually, that's a really good looking style, I feel. I feel like that could really work. What do you think? Because like this style, I could definitely work with building a village in a style like this, where it's kind of so this looks very like it looks rickety and sturdy at the same time, if that makes sense. I get what you're saying with the turtle. It does kind of look like a turtle, actually a lot. It looks like a turtle a lot, but it kind of like rickety, but at the same time sturdy. We could do that, or let's use this one as an example. Instead of having these 3 blocks here, we have these 3 blocks here. Because then, oh, I think I might be onto something with that. Maybe. I'm going to do it on this side and see. Because I feel like that gives it, that makes it look so much less square. And it might make it look a little weird, but it somehow, by making it less off-center, less on-center, makes it look more centered or more stable. Because that right there looks a lot more stable than when it was on the outside. Because this actually looks more supported than the ones where it comes out this way. Although it's kind of weirdly off-center, it actually gives it a little bit more character, like it's some sort of, like it's a different type of architecture. Oh yes, at night that looks really good. Let's get some light in there. Do we want it there? Oh wow, I got more glowstone for that. That's cool. And probably we want to make it out of oak wood. These slabs, or not slabs, these doors. Oh, these are actually very expensive to use as building blocks. Jeez. Okay. Well, this is just for a test right now. What the heck did I just do? Okay, do I want it there or 1 block below? No, I like it right there, actually. That actually looks really good. Yes. Yes, perfect. I think this build is very, very good. It's definitely done, and it looks really good. I'm just gonna dump my stuff in here for now, and I'll organize all of my inventory out later off camera. But I think I'm gonna end it here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this stream. It's so good to be back, and I promise that there will never be another month gap where I don't do a stream or I don't do some recording of videos. I promise that's never gonna happen again. But thank you so much for watching, sticking with me, and I will see you in the next episode, the Turtle Hub. Seriously, it's been named by the stream as the Turtle Hub.